All right, boys, have a seat. We need to talk about our match preview between Southampton and Chelsea, the two Germans going against each other. So stick around as we dive deeper into this. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge fan of the best team in London, which happens to be Chelsea. If you agree with that, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we are going to talk about match preview between Southampton and Chelsea. Now, obviously, I'm going to be more favorites toward Chelsea. Southampton, I think, are a fairly decent team, but again, Chelsea is going to be the better squad. Now, it is early in the season, so again, I think a lot of teams are still trying to get all their ducks in a row, get the players playing on the right level, and at that point right now, I think Chelsea are the better squad. On paper, obviously, we have all the better players, but we still have struggled against smaller teams. Yes, technically, Leeds right now is above us, but I would still consider them below us. So Southampton could probably do the same thing, and there's reasons why I think that, especially when it comes to the midfield. But first, let's talk about who I think Thomas Tuchel will start for our squad this game. Now, obviously, N'Golo Kante is still out with an injury. I don't know exactly when he'll be back. He seems to be picking up more and more injuries, and again, this is a terrible thing for this player. As he's getting older, it's going to be really more difficult for him to get back to fully fit. And again, I think we're going to have to start looking future-wise without N'Golo Kante, which I hate to say it, but I think that is going to be the point we're at. Now, obviously, Conor Gallagher is out as well. So again, those are two midfielders currently that are out with his suspension from the last game, picking up that red card. But Mateo Kovacic is back and fit. Now, I don't know exactly if he's 100%, but he is match fit. Now, whether he starts this match and plays a full maybe 60 minutes, 70 minutes, I don't see him playing a full 90. But again, we are lacking some depth right now in our midfield. So again, I'm not too sure exactly what Thomas Tuchel will do. But so those are the two players that will be missing out. Marcus Alonso technically is on the injury report as well. But again, as we know, it seems like he's still on his way out. So again, Thomas Tuchel will not start him or have him play on the pitch for us right now. So obviously, Mendy is in between the sticks for us today. That obviously I don't have to go into much detail on that. But our back line, we do get Koulibaly back from his suspension as well. So Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, whether we go with Azpilicueta or I could see Cucurella and taking Koulibaly and putting him onto the right side could be a good option for us today. Now, there's a reason why we may do that, because I did see some rumors that Reece James was not training today or in any pictures. So whether there was something going on, maybe just picked up a late injury, I do not know currently right now. But if that is the factor, then obviously we need to put someone in that right wing back where Ruben Loftus-Cheek can play, or we need to put someone at that right CB, and that's again Azpilicueta or Koulibaly can play. Now, let's say that Reece James is fully fit. Obviously, he will start on that right wing back. And if we do go with what I just said, so Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, and Cucurella, I see then Ben Chilwell playing as our left wing back. I think that is a very solid back five for us. Again, it gives us a lot of depth in that area, but it also gives us a lot of pressure going forward, having a lot of crosses coming in from Ben Chilwell and Reece James, who obviously can play great balls to our attacking third. Now, in the midfield, this is where it gets very, very tricky because, like I said, we already have two players that are not going to be into this club. So I know, obviously, Jorginho is going to be starting, but I don't know if then we're going to go with Mason Mount in that area or if we're going to go with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And again, Ruben Loftus-Cheek might be playing that right wing back. So again, it's hard to say exactly what we'll do in that position. So whether we do Mason Mount, Jorginho, but that, again, leaves us with a big gap into our midfield. And as we saw with Leeds United, we obviously need to have some type of combination in that midfield, or they Southampton will run rampant on us. And as we saw, that is not good for our defense. So we will see what Thomas Tuchel does in that area. So whether Billy Gilmore gets a start, I know he just got registered with the number 35. That's possibly an option as well. So we will see what Thomas Tuchel does. Now, up in our attacking thirds, obviously we're going to go with Raheem Sterling. Just came off a brace in our last match against Leicester City. So obviously he's getting a start. Kai Havertz, I think, gets a start again, even though Broja is off the injured reserve as well. I think Kai Havertz still is the main guy that Thomas Tuchel believes in. Whether Broja does step into that role eventually, I still don't know. But I think Kai Havertz should start this game against Southampton. Now, in our right wing back or right wing, it's hard to say because, again, if Mason Mount does drop in that midfield, I think Christian Pulisic will be starting in that right wing position today, which, again, would give us some depth, some pace, and some creativity on that right wing. And obviously, we could rotate Sterling and Pulisic on the left and right. So, again, depending what they want to do, they are very fluid on both sides. So, again, I think Thomas Tuchel does have some few variables he needs to work out for this match. But again, we do obviously have the right squad to go out and win this game. I think we can easily do that today. That being said, though, I do predict Southampton score a few goals because, like I said, with our midfield having a few issues, I think that, again, it's going to put a lot more pressure on our defense. I could see Southampton scoring at least 1 or maybe 2 goals. I do predict us, though, scoring 3 goals. So I see us winning this 3-1 against Southampton. I think the goal scorers today are going to be Raheem Sterling. I think he gets a goal. I think Kai Havertz finally breaks his drought. And I see Jorginho maybe scoring a PK. If not, Mason Mount scoring a goal for the midfield. So again, I see us winning this game, getting all 3 points, and going to the weekend before we play West Ham with 10 points overall. So again, that is what I have predicted for this match today against Southampton. Comment down below what you think will happen in this match. I want to know what you guys think. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that, and I will see you next time.